Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're heading to our favourite place in the whole of southern Thailand, the island of Koh Phi Phi. To reach Koh Phi Phi, we booked the ferry through Ao Nang Travel and Tour Company, and they picked us up from our hostel. This whole journey costs 500 baht per person, and the ferry itself takes around 2 hours. However, the scenery throughout the journey is wonderful. When you arrive at Koh Phi Phi, you have to pay an additional 400 baht per person for the national park entrance fee. We stayed at Phi Phi Dream Guest House, which was okay, but still expensive for what it was, as it lacked privacy and the windows didn't lock properly. As Koh Phi Phi is a very small island, the choices for accommodation are very limited. Therefore, accommodation here often comes at a slightly higher price and often at a lower standard to elsewhere in Thailand. Despite this, the main advantage of this hotel is the location, as everything is within a 10-minute walk. And so after ditching the bags, we headed straight for the beach. Just caught our first glimpses of the beach. It looks pretty stunning from here.
And then his first word was, wow.
The wow factor stuck with me for the whole afternoon. Low Dallen Beach is encircled by stunning limestone cliffs and the water is crystal clear and calm, perfect for swimming and relaxing. What would you say about the beach?
I'd say it's probably one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to. On the beach and he was fast asleep and we thought he was dead. So we had to wake him up. Just want fuss, don't you?
So as it's nearly time for sunset, we're going to hike up to the viewpoint. We're staying quite close to the steps up, so I think it should take us about 15 minutes. I think Shelley's got PTSD from the tiger cave. So there are multiple viewpoints here. We made it to viewpoint 1. I've never seen so many mosquitoes as we've seen here so far. I'd put a quick spray of repellent on, but I think I could have put a bit more on really. The gardens up here are really nice though, even to walk around. It's busy, but wow, is it beautiful. You're not actually allowed to take beer up to the viewpoint, but we've located a little bar, which happens to be a reggae bar, called Bob Bar. Cheers. Visiting Bob Bar was definitely a highlight of our time in southern Thailand. The owner of Bob Bar was a very funny and free-spirited individual who made us feel right at home in the rustic surroundings of the island's jungle. As we sat at Bob Bar and admired the views of the sunset, both felt an overwhelming sense of pride and gratitude for the experiences we were able to have together. Shelley's felt a bit under the weather today, so I think she needs some fresh fruit. We've got some mangoes and pineapples. How is it? Probably the best mango ever tasted. If you'd like to escape the busy tourism for a moment, located within a 5-minute walk from the pier is the Ton Sai local market, which is open between 11 AM and 1 PM. Here you can find some traditional Thai restaurants and stalls selling street food. As much as we've been enjoying the Thai food, sometimes you do need a bit of a break from it, so I've had chicken special. What was it called? Chef special, which is like spaghetti with chicken, and you get garlic bread with it. And Shelley's had an English breakfast with fries.
So clear in here.
We arrived at Long Beach, and wow, was it beautiful. It cost 150 baht each for like a 5-minute journey, but I think we're just going to chill. Ooh, can't trip over. Going to chill here for a while, I think. Seems like a good place for it. So we've had a bit of a walk down along Long Beach, and it is just mainly resorts here, but it is still really nice. So. One last swim before we head back. So we read online that the sunset from the beach is meant to be pretty good, so we're going to go check it out now. What do you think of Koh Phi Phi so far?
I really like it because there's loads of cats.
What did you just think it should be called?
Cat Island. There's honestly like cats literally every probably, I don't know, 30 seconds.
Shelley spotted something. What can you see?
Like fabs moving on that bit of sand.
What you found now? I think it's fair to say we fell in love with this island so far.
Yeah, I think it's definitely my favourite place we've been to in Thailand.
Yeah. Bye bye, pussycat.
Leave her out here on the sand.
She's just hunt the crabs, should be fine. So we had our main meal. It was Thai basil chicken with rice. It wasn't too bad. Shelley didn't like hers, but instead we came for Thai pancakes, so we're going to have an Nutella one. Hopefully that should fill the hole. Are you happy here yet? Yeah? And that's a thumbs up. Nothing to see here, just a man and his pet raccoon. It's 5 AM and we're awake. Because today we're going to Maya Bay, so we wanted to be there as early as possible. Shelley's just about awake. The tour we booked onto was called Avoid the Crowds, namely due to the early start. We booked through a booking agent on the island. The place is literally a ghost town this time. There's only a few drunk people out that didn't make it home. A few cats and a few locals.
Hello. Hi.
So we get Thai donut, which tastes a little bit just like a normal donut. It needs a bit of sugar, that's all. Once we'd finished our breakfast snacks, we set sail on the short voyage towards Koh Phi Phi Lay, just in time for sunrise. So we're on the Maya Bay Island, just a short walk now to the beach.
You have to access it from the back of the island, the boats aren't allowed to dock at the front of the beach. Luckily
we've already paid for our national park fee, but otherwise it's like £10 per person. Yeah. It's quite a lot really.
This tour cost us 1,400 baht each, which is like £35,
yeah,
think, roughly each.
So just...
But so far, I can tell it's going to be a good day.
Yeah. We've got about 50 minutes here on Maya Bay, so we've beat all the crowds as it's only 7 AM at the moment, which is always nice. That is amazing. Wow. It's magical, isn't it? Maya Bay exploded into fame in the year 2000 as it was the filming location for the Danny Boyle film The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Since then it has become one of Thailand's most visited attractions and has been named the 3rd best beach in the world by Lonely Planet. However, this huge surge in tourism hasn't been kind to Maya Bay's ecosystem, and the government has now stepped in to preserve its natural beauty. As a result, one of the measures they have taken to protect the coral reefs here is that you are now no longer allowed to swim here. Doesn't seem real, does it?
No, I just wish that you could just walk out.
So I think we've taken enough photos now, so it's time to just sit and enjoy it, I guess, for the next half an hour. Well, that was a nice first stop. Still plenty more to see though. That's our first snorkel spot. Crabbies, turtles, right? Snorkel spot number 2, and there's been sightings of sharks, so let's go and find one. The best thing about having a life jacket, you can just float. We're now at Bamboo Island. It's a bit of a choppy ride here, so kind of glad to be on land. The guide just fell into the water with all our lunch. Great.
Adds a little bit more flavour with the salt.
Yeah, extra salt. So lunch was pretty decent, can't complain. Got a couple of hours to explore now, so gonna have a bit of a snorkel, see what's here. It's really beautiful though. So far, the snorkeling on Koh Phi Phi has been the best I've seen anywhere in the world. The reefs are just beautiful. Back to the boat. We're now at Monkey Bay. We did debate whether we should even come on the beach, but we got peer pressured into it by the driver of the boat. So staying well clear of the monkeys though. That was hilarious. Now he's just climbing the tree.
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting people to be getting attacked left, right, centre.
So what have you been doing for the last 3 hours?
Sleeping because I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, and then I was swimming all day, and it was hard work searching for turtles and for sharks and Nemo, so I had to have a nap.
Fair enough. What are we doing now?
Probably catch the last bit of sunset and then go and eat loads of food.
Sounds good to me. I think that's a happy face.
Hungry.
So we came to a Muay Thai bar, and all you have to do is buy a beer and you can watch Muay Thai for free. Yeah. This whole thing is just completely mental. The reason it was completely mental was that in this particular bar, instead of enlisting trained fighters, they asked the crowd for volunteers to fight for free drinks. Therefore, as you can imagine, many of the participants were often very inebriated, and things would get heated between the competitors and their groups of mates, resulting to people battering each other to a pulp at times. It's now our final day in PP, and don't really have a plan other than to chill out, because, you know, chilling out just get really tiring, so
Just want to enjoy it as much as we can while we're here.
it's a nice place to chill out though, mind you. Today's going to be a real challenge for us, I think. I don't know how we're going to get through it. It's going to push us to the limits.
Got ski friend bracelets.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
So we're out in the middle of the deep blue sea on a kayak. Shirley's getting a bit scared because it's a bit choppy, but I'm sure we'll make it back fine. We have kind of gone round to Monkey Beach, but it just seems like a small beach and there's a lot of boats around there, so it doesn't seem like a place to take a kayak really. So we've seen some other people on a beach just dead ahead of us, so we thought, you know what, I don't mind going to a deserted beach. Word of advice, don't buy one of these masks. They drip into your eyes, the water comes underneath the mask into your chin, and when you get a bit tired there's not as much airflow in it, so you get a lot more out of breath than you do with a normal snorkel. So I wouldn't recommend personally, just get a traditional snorkel. I'm gonna miss this place, I think. Nope. As we're leaving the islands tonight, we wanted to watch one last fire show. So we're back in the room. If you'll excuse the fan noise, we haven't got aircon in this room, so it's pretty hot all the time. It was an extra 1,000 baht for aircon, and we were thinking, nah, we'll save the money.
In all fairness, at night time it's fine, but
yeah, throughout the day.
When you first walk in, it takes you a while to adjust.
It's like an oven, but
yeah.
But that hasn't taken away our enjoyment of Koh Phi Phi anyway. I think it's been our favourite place we've been to in Thailand, to be honest. The scenery here is just insane.
It's got like a real village feel in a weird way, which I wasn't expecting. Like there's a lot, it's very touristy, but there's also a lot of like Thai people and Thai families, and still a lot of Thai food options. Which sounds silly because we're in Thailand, but like
we expected it to be very touristy from what we'd read online, but there is that element to it as well, but it does still feel a bit authentic in certain places, so you get a nice feel of all like small village Thailand from here really.
Yeah, I also love that you have to walk everywhere, like there's no cars or taxis or anything like that you have to worry about.
Yeah, and it's such a small place, so you can walk absolutely everywhere in no time at all. We've really enjoyed the day trip we did yesterday as well. That was probably the best one we've done so far. Seeing even more sharks and turtles, like you can't go wrong, can you really? But tomorrow we're heading to Phuket. We don't know anything about Phuket yet. We're staying in the old town, so we're hoping that should be a good base to explore the island. But
it's also our final stop in Thailand, which makes me really sad.
Yeah, I mean we've really enjoyed it, so it's sad to be moving on, but we've still got 3 nights left yet, so let's enjoy that first. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in Phuket. Bye.